Why do people hate this disc? And that is what we are here today at Wilson's Park to figure out. Today we are doing a Berg only challenge. I have never personally thrown the Berg. Well, I've probably thrown it 1 or 2 times out of my buddy's bag, but that is it. Hole 1 is a musket, only like 150 feet. From what I understand, you just have to throw these things really hard right at the basket and they're perfect. Did just that. Oh my God. I thought we almost had an ace off that tree branch right off the go. Before I either love this disc or absolutely hate this disc and talk shit about it, do you guys bag this thing? Let me know in the comments if you do and if you love it or if you hate it. Definitely left myself with more of a tester than I ever would have liked to with it. Okay, all right, well, gave it a little bit too much credit on the very first hole. Hole 2, 220 feet. See, I haven't thrown a good backhand on this hole yet, but I have a feeling the Berg is what's gonna do it for me. Oh, come on. It does come in at 1102, so relatively straight, but that faded a little bit more in this headwind than I would have liked it to. I thought I could just throw it flat and it would go dead straight and just die because it has no glide. Definitely need to throw it a little bit harder. That's pretty much all we can do. I don't think I'm throwing it in. I will say, out of all 1-speeds, I really do think this feels the best because it bumps out a little bit, so it feels good in your backhand. It also has like a little thumb ridge almost. Your thumb fits perfectly. Like, this feels like the best 1-speed yet out of the Sonic, Polecat, and Glitch that I've thrown. We are at hole 3 at 220 feet, very much off to a slow start here. Oh my gosh, that's actually sick. Okay, I could have even thrown that a little bit harder. I wasn't expecting it to go quite that well. It honestly came out of the hand very, very smoothly. I was expecting a little bit more wobble, and maybe it did. You could see on film, I'm sure, but for me, it felt really, really smooth. As the first forehand with it, kind of satisfied with that. The biggest thing is just not being able to putt this thing, or at least feeling confident while putting it. Go. Dang it, dude. I probably should be putting with my Wardens because there's no point in putting the Berg, but it is what it is. This is a Berg only challenge. That's the only reason I'm putting it, people. All right? If you guys are liking the content even a little bit, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. I really appreciate it, and thank you for the support. We got hole 4 here at 250 feet. This is a dead straight shot, wide open field. My only complaint right now is the wind is a headwind, which is gonna hurt us with a disc that doesn't like to go far. Oh my gosh, just out of the air. Hopefully you can see that flight. It might be a little bit hard. It's a light blue disc in the blue sky. But I put it on Annie, and it kind of just sat there like this. Just sat there, and it dumped out. Didn't really move to the right, didn't really move all that much to the left, and then it just falls out of the sky. And we have a headwind. Like, this is a pretty good headwind. To be honest with you, give me a disc that feels like the Berg, but flies like a Glitch. Perfect. Beautiful. I would love it. Hole 5 is 420 feet. It is way, way down there. And it feels even further down there throwing the freaking Berg. Jeez, oh my goodness. I mean, almost like, what is the point? I guess if you're 200 feet away from the basket and want to throw a full power shot, the Berg is for you. Honestly, so far, I think the craziest thing is that it doesn't want to move on Annie, like, at all. It doesn't go anywhere. No fade, no fade. There's the fade. Come on, yeah. At this point, if we go even through 9, then I'm pretty freaking happy. Hole 6 is gonna be a blind shot. There is the basket down that little tunnel there. And then you got the tee pad there. I mean, that's pretty good. Oh, I didn't turn it at all. The thing about the Berg is that it's kind of stable, and I don't even know if I would describe it as stable, because if you put it on hyzer, it's not like it goes way right or way left. It just kind of sits on the hyzer line and drops out. If you put it on anhyzer, it starts anhyzer, but it just drops out. So I don't know what to call it. Just something that just sits there and floats in the air, I guess. Get in there. Yes! I should not have went in, but it did, so I'm happy. Hole 7 is a par 4 at 400 feet. Another one that's just a bomber. A hole where you just want to throw your absolute max power shot off the tee with the Berg, and then your second shot, you duplicate that and also throw max power and get to the basket. Beautiful. Exactly what we're looking for. All jokes aside, I don't know if I would sit here and say I absolutely hate the disc. I think I should throw it on more forehands because that's where it seems like it honestly does me well and flies very well. While I don't hate it, I don't think I would ever have a use for it because I could just throw a glidier disc and put a little less power and feel way more confident with it. But with that being said, if you're a player that doesn't have a whole lot of touch, then maybe the Berg comes in handy because then you can rip it as hard as you can. It's not gonna go that far and it's gonna die at the basket. So you also have that to it. So which one are you gonna take? See, that's really hard and it died pretty much right at the basket and we're 200 feet in. Guys, I don't know if you realize this, but this is a magical moment in this video. My first birdie, let's go. First birdie with the Berg, feels good. We are -1 through 7 holes, let's go. Hole 8, 180 feet. I'm gonna go forehand with the Berg this time. Oh. Come on. All right, final hole of the day at 290 feet. We do have a special guest that's gonna try to get us to -2. He thinks he can get it here. This is my friend Kevin. He literally just met us here. He's gonna try to throw the Berg, see if he can get us to -2 because I know I can't get it there. See, he puts it on that Annie and he gets it nice and high like I'm failing to do. It's close, it's a little short. Your honest thoughts about the Berg, because I've already said mine in the video. What do you think about it?
I know you don't have the best opinion of it, but I love it. It flies great. It does what you want it to do. You're not looking for 300 feet of distance. You're looking for it to stop where you put it.
Fair enough.
And it does that.
Okay, and do you really think it has a spot in the bag if you have something a little like more glidey that you could do the same thing with?
Yeah, because you can brute force it.
Okay, so you like that about it?
It corrects everything you do wrong.
Okay.
It just goes straight.
Fair enough. And that is exactly what I was saying that I didn't like about it. I'd rather throw touchier shots. So there you have it. Different opinion. It's in -2, thanks to Kevin. I would have never got it there. I'm gonna be honest. All right, guys, there you have it. -2 with the Berg on literally the easiest course you could possibly play with it. So not very good. I think I've pretty much said my opinion throughout the video about it. I would rather take something a little bit more glidey or even a zone and forehand. A glitch probably even is a little bit better than this thing. But if you give me a glitch that feels like the Berg, then that would be amazing. I think the Berg feels great in the hand. But yeah, that's pretty much my opinion. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and we will see you on the next one.